a bit of a lag with the broadcast earlier. Apologies for that, but we're back streaming here from Old Guildford, Springfield Park. That's starts the stream with another prime location 4. They're from the bats of Safiq, who has gone for 51 of 15 deliveries. That's another wide. That will be a wide, but it's been an expensive over from Arun, conceding 22 runs of his 5 deliveries. 1 delivery still to go, and that'll be 23, including the wide. But a great moment there for Safiq. Able to secure a landmark deal. Halfway home 50 there for the team and for himself as well. That's that was an appeal for a wide. Very hard decision for the umpire. That did look like it was a wide delivery. Extra bounce there, but he will settle with the decision of just first bounce. Tough one for the Avaani Enterprise Cricket Club because they've been going well here, and that one delivery does possess some value. But Goldie now here comes into the attack. That did look like a wide, but mistakes can happen from any end, and I could be making the mistake in my personal observation. It might not seem wide to others, but it does seem wide to me. I would like to highlight that once again. But the umpire is just another human being who can be... this is going towards the boundary as well, and that will begin the boundary fest for this over, I hope, for Avaani Cricket Club and Enterprise. Visant went for a catch, couldn't quite reach, and then it will just bounce in front of him and go for 4. That will be called a wide delivery. So a bit of a momentum here for Avaani Enterprise since last over. So the second half of their innings has begun in a quite a good note for them. This is a crucial single incurring delivery in the game of Super 6. Even the balls that go for single are quite crucial. But a great deal of atmosphere here in this Old Guildford Park. Cars coming in and going out at the time, and this will be pulled as well. There's a fielder located, so it didn't quite get the elevation. I'd like to highlight how tucked in the players are. That's a 6. So wicketkeeper there, just mentioning it to Goldie, Buzzy, not to try anything different, just try and keep it simple, because he has conceded a couple of singles in his overs, but that went for 6 that time. Sharp, we'll just bring that previous 6 of that delivery just prior to this 0 risk dot ball. Didn't try to do anything there, but big levers of Safiq. This time again he wanted to step out, and the delivery not quite reaching the batsman's anticipation, and they will have to settle for 13 runs of that over. Good over in the context of the game and the competition there by Goldie. Safiq would have definitely wanted to capitalize a little bit more, but as you can see, he has contributed massively to the team and to the cause so far. 74, 62 comes out of Safiq's bat. few extras there as well. But last over, we're finally down into the action. Much anticipated moment of the innings, regardless of all the action that happens in this short format of the game. We are here, all heads up in this final over. The helmet worn by the wicket-keeper there tells you something about who is going to be the next bowler. So very much should be Pushpinder, who has been their go-to bowler in so many moments in match-changing circumstances. Let's bring you the visuals from around the ground. Players of and supporters of Sydney Gangsters patiently watching the moments, supporting their team from the dugout there. Shortly we will have another action-packed game between Avaani Cricket Club and that is a massive six in the context of the game. This is one of the biggest of the day. And starts with a six, Bilal. Long livers. And usually when he goes big. The score is now 80. And a great bit of gesture there by the umpire as well. And from the dugout there, as somebody mentioned, that's a shout of appeal. That did look like a valid shout. But the ball was bouncing on its way towards the upward direction. Massive this time. It's gone beyond. Someone's gone there to fetch the ball. You can see that gentleman running. And that's a massive six. That's how far it has gone. There's another delivery already ready for us. That's 3 in a row. Not quite, there was a dot ball in between. But Bilal holding his composure this time. This time it beats the wicket keeper. And goes for a prime, not quite the prime location for, because it's by. But a big over that was awaiting Avaani Enterprise players. So Bilal, their man for the moment, 25 of 7, with those fantastic long livers and some beautiful cricketing shot. So a fair bit of momentum since that half portion of that innings. And easily clears the boundary for a premium result 6 by Bilal. Very easy shot that time. But that score will go to 102 after that expensive over by Pushpinder, which went for 28 runs. Now the players will depart. That's a moment to capture in the frame. Numan, the leader of the team, acknowledging the significance of that inning. Here is one of the individual who will have to deliver them with cricket ball today. As you can see in the rhythm of his run. Bit of a visualization aspect going on live in front of you. A lot of proven technique. A lot has been studied about visualizing before big games and big moments. That time the opening partnership bowler. यहीँबाट छिर्न सक्छु म यहाँ छ मेरो ट्राउजर हुन्छ A great deal of thing with the visualization. I think, in my personal opinion, when you visualize the moment before those big moments, what it does is it gives that conscious brain that you've already processed the situation. So when pressure situation comes in, your perception just changes it to something familiar, which all of a sudden does not become too much of a fearful factor, because the brain loves familiarity. And that's a nice shot there by that young gentleman. That's 4 from the shoulder of the players there in the dugout of Haryana Cricket Club. Will be strategizing about the approach that needs to be taken with this run chase. While the teams switch over, I would like to thank, by taking a few minutes on behalf of Avaani Real Estate, I would like to thank the proud sponsor, fully licensed agency operating across New South Wales, for being a tremendous supporter of the community cause by supporting this Sydney Champions League 2.0, featuring fantastic land and house opportunities across New South Wales. You can scan the QR code there, which will showcase you some of the incredible opportunities right now existing through Avaani Real Estate. House and land packages in Austral, a brand new house ready to move in Grantham Farm, which is open for inspection by appointment as well as the scheduled open homes conducted on a regular basis. And if you're interested regarding any of the other real estate opportunities or the ones included in the webpage, feel free to fill out the form with your contact details, and the professional agents will contact you at your preferred time to discuss your options further. But few moments away from the second innings action here in the first semi-final of the Sydney Champions League Super 6 2.0, brought to you by Avaani Real Estate. And so the momentum clearly on the side of the Avaani Enterprise Cricket Club players. They will have to be cautious about the approach that they will take with the ball in the field. Because the man that's walking in the middle right now has had a century booked under his name this morning. So he will be walking in with a fair amount of confidence. And Goldie Fazi himself, another explosive batsman in the community group, featuring some fantastic bats the game of community cricket has ever seen. Always a big enthusiast of community involvement. In fact, the PA, the public announcement speaker, which is just behind that pillar, has been organized through his association. Big shout out to Goldie Paji. The gentleman behind all of this organization, the support and the resources that needs to come for some of these community games and these live stream to be possible. Mr. Sanjay Pandey there himself, great leader in the community and in the landscape of real estate business. Always a big energy and enthusiasm he brings in the field and amongst the group and amongst the gentlemen. But we will focus now in the middle. So there's a mid-wicket position. Bilal himself positioned in the long on. Very tall fielder. A substitute fielder in the form of Ziad Khan. There on the long off reason, Numan. But the action begins here in the middle. Begins with a Avaani Premium Result 6. There in the slot by Nida there. He would have wanted a bit fuller and a bit better swing there. But this morning, Amanjot started his first over with 6 sixes. And can we see that once again here in this big knockout battle? That'll be wide at that time. We will bring that 6 of that first delivery. Goldie Pazzi is delighted there, because it's a big relief for somebody chasing a total of 96 runs now needed of 5.5 deliveries, and that will be wide as well. So 8 balls of the first legal delivery. 3 deliveries bowled in so far, but 2 of them will be extras. A prime location for that time by Amanjot. He's batting at 10 runs of the 2 balls that he has faced. Neither still trying to shape that ball through the stumps. It's a bit of a relocation of the field set. So that time. Just a single of that delivery. Big relief for the Enterprise players. So the positioning of the field set has been changed. That fielder who wasn't located there earlier has been located in the square leg, backward square leg. There's a fielder now in the cow corner region, long on, long off, and mid-wicket in the offside. That went towards backward point and has gone for 6. Just did well to open the face of the bats in the last moment, and that has gone slicing towards backward point. It's 19 of that first over. Ball has been fist back, but slower ball that time. Chance of a run out. Not to be. Brilliant delivery to end the over. That's a 0 risk dot ball to end the over. Should have been hitting that length from quite early on, but Nida insisted on finding that swing in the delivery. Very athletic player. Left arm pacer. So a great relieving dot ball for the Enterprise players. Abbas B, whom we saw running across the field just earlier. That's a prime location for that time. Just didn't do much, just guided that delivery towards the boundary. We'll take a look at that once again. Great bit of batsmanship there. So it starts with a prime location 4. 78 remains of 4.5 overs at a rate of 16. They're certainly beyond the power required run rate at the moment, 21.43. And that's a blow for the Haryana Cricket Club. That time him just trying to guide that delivery towards the leg side because it bounced before him. It was short pitch delivery, not a lot in that delivery, but surprised him that time. He thought he was in full control of that ball, but ended up giving a light edge. And the wicketkeeper had to work quite difficultly to make sure that he doesn't make error in this amazing opportunity that has been given in front of them, and gallops it with wide palms. Big breakthrough for the Enterprise Cricket Club. Amanjot would be devastated with that choice of a shot, but it's very frustrating. He looked in total control entire innings, and in a big moment like that, a lucky breakthrough, I'll have to emphasize, for Avaani Enterprise, because that was nothing like a wicket-taking delivery. That wicket was gifted by the batsman. But a relief there in the supporting groups of the Enterprise Cricket Club. Abbas providing that breakthrough with that back of a length delivery. Just a single that time. It's a bit of a crucial moment here in the game. Nice delivery. Great bit of fielding there by Jihad. Chance of a run out. Had it been 2 runs of a goal, but they stopped with that intention. 6 runs of 4 deliveries so far. Great bit of over there by Abbas. Finding his length. And as the length to change, it's either back of a length or back of a length hit hard. You don't want to serve the batsman right in the slot. That will run towards the fence, taking a thick outside edge. So that over ending with 11 runs. So a lot of exciting actions going on around this tournament. Super 6 2.0, Sydney Champions League, organizing that in support with Avaani Real Estate. We're 35% through the game right now. Run rate for Haryana Cricket Club just below the power rate at the moment, which is 17.75. A great bit of over there by the gentleman who bowled previously. Faisal now. That will go for 4 as well. That's a bit fortunate at that time with the edge. So this time luck favouring Haryana Cricket Club players. Having spent some time in the commentary box and behind the camera scenes, it's quite fascinating to see how the moment adds to the trajectory of game. The result always happens in the end, but it has to be accumulated and earned moment by moment in cricket. But at the moment, Avaani Enterprise Cricket Club should not mind that run. That was a really good delivery that could have ended up going anywhere. That could go into the stumps as well. So no need of length change or anything to be tried differently. And that's what Faisal exactly does. He makes sure that he does not try to change from that length that he bowled earlier, and just sticking with that good length for this match. Great bit of effort there by the fielder there, but that will run beyond the fence anyway. So once again, a very similar boundary to that previous ball, the first delivery of his over. This time him losing a little bit of his temperament because of the commentary that's going on outside with a PA mic. I don't think he should mind about that at all, but we are all different. And this time a bit of an extra bounce to back it up. So a great bit of change there, all the way from fuller Yorker to a surprising bouncer. So great bit of variation, surprised the batsman that time. That will go beyond the fence. That'll be 12 runs of the over. Run rate is slightly above at the moment, 18.63, and run rate is creeping a little bit below, 15.53, so not a big difference there. But Dhiraj. Oh, that's the second bouncer of the over. That's a great delivery to finish the overs. So great ending of that over, but quite a bit of a pattern throughout the over. 4.4.4. So 3 boundaries coming off that over. Prime location 4 that time. It's featuring the Avaani prime location 4. Locating the gap and locating your next property with Avaani real estate. Great bit of battle in the middle. Halfway through the game. Gone for a fortunate 6 runs. some words from the players from. So now, mid wicket, square leg. Mid wicket has been moved towards square leg. Long on is positioned slightly wider. That's another 4 runs. That's another prime location 4 by Goldie. So a bit of a pressure there for Bilal. He's a fantastic bowler, in my opinion. Long livers, swings the ball. And when he hits the length quite hard, it can be very hard to pick him up with that steep bounce. Just need to be able to outsmart the batsman. A big recommendation would be trying to hit the Yorker length, because that is what has worked in the moment so far. But it's always how the captain and the teammates approach that individual determines how they feel and how they act eventually. Got a great bit of battle in the middle. That's 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. So backward square leg, mid wicket, long on, long off, bit wider, and backward point. And that's been given wide. That's the kind of a delivery that you would want him to deliver. That time Goldie Pazzi losing his stride. But a fantastic cricket ball. And a great bit of strategy as well. The long off has been taken a bit wider and coming from around the wicket. So back-to-back single run deliveries to follow that. 12 runs has already come off. umpire directing the players to proceed with the game, not to take a big break in between. A fair call that time. Big moment. Shafiq, who was crucial with the bat in the first inning, is now in the middle. In case some of you might have been wondering about that motor noise, it's just gone past our screen just then. Shafiq will adjust himself there, and big moments in the game. And great delivery. That's a big relief. Better length that time. That ball could have taken the edge and gone for 4 towards the backward point or third man reason, but sharp ball there by the Shafiq. And it's a crazy high value delivery that time by Shafiq. Has been phenomenal with the bats and now delivering with the ball when his team needs the most. Adjusting his field set, taking that position in the mid-wicket. That's another single run delivery. So adds three more deliveries in this inning. It all comes down to the moments like this in cricket, and that's what we watch and love this cricket for. A few words there for his teammate by Goldie Pazzi. An explosive player, Vishant. What has Shafiq got in his sleeve? So he's just checking his positioning and how it matters for the wide delivery. He's a wide delivery that time, a bonus run. Not something that the players of Enterprise want at the moment. And banged on to the ground quite hard. Applause from everyone. Surprise. Surprised the player, Vishant, that time. Took him by surprise, that delivery. And that time taking the edge as well. What an over this one. Only three runs of 5 deliveries. Adjusting his field. So the fielder there from the third man reason has been positioned. A bit of a smart cricket, taking his time to adjust the field set per delivery, not sticking to one plan. Mentally, sign of a mental fitness. That time, Jihad will collect the delivery and finish a great over there. Bilal makes all the way from long on to congratulate the man. What a moment, this one. The team will gather once again. conversation there in the dugout as well. That's Dilraz that time. What an excellent over that was. Relief there in the dugout of and supporter for Avaani Enterprise. They will be feeling and quite ecstatic about the last over incident. Hashim. That's 4 to begin the overs. That is a prime location of 4. Through the bats of Vishant. He possesses the ability to change the game and take away the game from you. And that will go for 4 that time as well. Abbas committed for the catch, couldn't make it, and that will go beyond the fence. Still needing a few sixes. And that has gone for 6. Just 16 needed. You can see Goldie there, Goldie Pazzi there, absolutely so now 2 sixes, needed of 2 deliveries. Big words there from Goldie. And absolutely capable of doing so, Dhiraj, sorry. Capable of scoring 2 sixes of 2 deliveries. It's been a fantastic first quarterfinal of the season, Senior Champions League 2.0. Brought to you by Avaani Media. Sipping some water. The bowler. This is just 2 deliveries. One ball will decide the course of action for Avaani Enterprise, whereas Haryana need 2 deliveries. And that will seal the game for Haryana Cricket Club and Avaani Enterprise, needing 11 of the last delivery. Hashim has gone for 19 runs in this over, but that wouldn't matter because the Haryana player needed a mammoth 30 runs in that over to win the match. And all credit to that over from Shafiq earlier. So we'll bring you the moment great bit of scene here in the field. Great sportsmanship, a bit of emotion there from Jabran. Great battle here. Players will shake their hands. what a fantastic match we just witnessed. Great effort from both teams. Thank you to all the players, officials, and spectators for being part of today's event. Special thanks to Avaani Real Estate for supporting today's match and showcasing their house and land opportunities in suburbs. If you haven't already, you can still scan the QR code on screen to view the details. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you at the next match that is going to happen between Avaani Real Estate second team, Avaani Cricket Club, and Sydney Gangsters. A great moment there to have sealed the deal. For the team. A great atmosphere there in the dugout, and great relief for them to have won the match. A tough chance there for Haryana Cricket Club. Man of the moment, Mr. Shafiq there on the white hats. What a game. We will be back with another stream shortly. Another battle for the finals between West Eagles Cricket Club and Avaani Cricket Club. This is Dipesh broadcasting the stream, and thank you everyone for being part of this stream. Thank you to Haryana Cricket Club for bringing such a big battle in front of the Avaani Cricket Enterprise Cricket Club and fighting the game with the spirit, upholding the spirit. What a fantastic day for cricket. And we will